Russian TV says these are Ukrainian Marines in Mariupol surrendering, some 1,300, although there's nowhere near that many in this footage. And Ukraine says despite unrelenting Russian attacks, parts of the city remain under its control. Mariupol's mayor accused Russia of using mobile crematoriums to dispose of the bodies of civilians who died from shelling or starvation.
Ukraine needs weapon supplies. We need heavy artillery, armed vehicles, air defense systems, and combat aircraft.
Ukraine's president issued an unusual English plea, practically begging for more help. It appears the United States will offer it up to $800 million more in modern weapons. Ukraine, it may have stopped Russia from storming Kyiv, but a looming battle in eastern Ukraine will be over more open terrain, and it will be easier for Russia to supply its troops. We spoke to a top Ukrainian officer about how Ukraine can respond. We've received lots of lethal weapons, and we've implemented NATO standards when it comes to combat, said Colonel Alexander Matuzyenk. That means a more nimble approach, with platoon leaders empowered to make rapid decisions on the battlefield, as opposed to Russia's top-heavy command structure. In another sign of Western support, more European leaders visited Kyiv's suburbs, where Russia is accused of murdering civilians during its brief occupation.
I just cannot compare even with Nazis. I think this is worse than Nazis.
Russia also issued an ominous warning that Ukraine should stop attacking targets on its side of the border, or else Russia will fire missiles at what it calls decision-making centers, including in Kyiv. Chris Brown, CBC News, Kyiv.